Hey, if you've ever heard the term conversion rate optimization thrown around, and maybe you've wondered, what exactly does conversion rate optimization mean? And more importantly, how can I optimize my conversion rate so I can make more sales and at the end of the day, make more money? Then stick around and watch today's video through until the very end, as I'm about to share with you the single most powerful principle when it comes to conversion rate optimization so that you can grow your revenue, make more sales, and make more money. With that said, if this is your first video, my name is Misha Wilson, and over the course of the last few years, I've done nearly $20 million in total sales with my online business, and most all of the conversion rate optimizations that I've done to generate that $20 million in sales has been done by myself. So I'm not teaching this out of kind of theoretical knowledge. This is very much so based on experiential knowledge, and I'm gonna be sharing with you the one thing that I do whenever I want to increase my conversion rate. With that said, if you get value, as always, let me know in the comments section below what your biggest takeaway is from this video. And don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right in.
Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams.
All right, so the first thing I want to talk about here is essentially, what conversion rate optimization is and why it's so important. So conversion rate optimization can mean a few different things in a variety of different contexts. People can talk about conversion rate optimization with a landing page, and then it means your conversion rate from traffic, so website visitor, to an email list subscriber, right? So an opt-in conversion. It can also mean a lead to sale conversion, meaning out of the people who opt in, become an actual subscriber, what percentage of those people are actually purchasing your product, right? It can mean conversion rate optimization of one-click upsells, which would be of the people who purchase that front-end program, that first thing that I'm selling, how many of those people are then purchasing the subsequent one-click upsell, one-time offers that I'm offering when people take action and get started. All right, so the first thing to understand is that when you hear conversion rate optimization, someone isn't always talking about, a capture page conversion rate, or a sales page conversion rate, or a one-click upsell conversion rate, or for that matter, anything, right? You can have conversion rate optimization on just one tiny element of one single page, right? You can try to optimize one section of a page, and you can test different colors of buttons. You can test different, headlines on that specific section, on that specific page, and so on and so forth, right? So now that we understand that, what we have to do is we have to look at our conversion rate optimizations plurally in a more holistic kind of 30,000 foot view perspective. And we need to look at what's most important to tackle first. And this is always what I do with our funnel. So whenever I'm looking to optimize my sales process, really that's what you're doing with your conversion rate optimizations. You're optimizing your sales process with the end goal of being able to spend more than your competitor, right? In today's marketplace, he or she who can spend the most to acquire a customer wins. And so if you can really jack up your conversion rate optimizations through your one-click upsell sequence, through your front-end sequence and everything in between, and your back-end sequence, you can then spend more than your competitors and therefore win at the game of business. So the first thing you want to do when it comes to increasing your conversion rate optimization is from a 30,000 foot view, you want to look at all of the different pieces of your funnel, right? So let's just say this is, a one-click upsell basic front-end one-click upsell sequence. You'll have your landing page, you'll have your sales page after they buy that, once again, or you'll have your checkout page. A lot of people forget about the checkout page. You'll then have your one-click upsells, right? So essentially it's landing page, sales page, checkout, one-click upsells. The first thing you want to do is you want to identify the weakest link. And this is the most important step that most people get wrong. So what most people do is they look from a 30,000 foot view and they say, okay, this is my funnel. These are all the various pages. How do I make every single page better, right? How do I make my landing page better? How do I make my sales page better? How do I make my checkout page better? How do I make my one-click upsells better? And they try to make everything better at once, right? And they're essentially trying to make every single page 10% better, every single piece 10% better, every single little portion of that sequence 10% better, which in theory is great, right? Because you're improving, it's never a bad thing to improve. But oftentimes what gets overlooked is the strategic selection and pinpointing of the problem, which is finding the weakest link and then fixing the weakest link. So really the most important thing when it comes to overall conversion rate optimization is being able to find the one weakest link, which is essentially metaphorically kind of like a bicycle wheel spoke being broken, which is keeping that wheel from turning, right? If a bicycle wheel spoke is broken and you need to fix the wheel, you're not going to pay attention to every single other spoke. You're going to pay attention to the one single spoke that's broken. You're going to replace or you're going to fix that one specific spoke. And then when you fix that one thing, the wheel will then turn. Your sales process is oftentimes the exact same way. So the first step is finding, pinpointing, and accurately kind of diagnosing the problem of this is the thing that's broken in my business and this is what I need to fix first. And then from there, you just fix it, right? And the catch is that every single time you fix one weak link, there will then be another weakest link in the sales process. All right, so let's say you have a low capture page conversion rate and you get that up. Let's say you get that up to 50%. And after you get that up to 50%, you realize that, okay, everything's working out really well now. I have leads coming through, I have sales coming through, but God, the one-click upsell conversion rate is not quite what I wanted it to be. So essentially, as you strengthen all of your various weak points within your overall process, there will always be the next weakest link. So it's this constant kind of exercise of looking at what's the weakest link right now, how do I solve that one weakest link right now, and then after I solve it, how do I find the next weakest link and then solve the next weakest link so that everything ends up getting better and you end up seeing higher conversions everywhere. All right, now why is this so important? I want to play a little game here and I'm going to do math on the fly, mentally on camera, which is always a horrible combination, so stick with me. But let's say you have a capture page that's converting at 25% and you have a sales page that's converting at 1%, right? And you have a one-click upsell sequence that's converting at 10%. So capture page 25%, sales page 1%, one-click upsell 10%. I believe that's what I said, right? What's the weakest link? So a lot of people would say, the sales page because it's 1%. A lot of people might say the capture page because it's 25%. A lot of people might say the upsell page is 10%. The truth is all can be improved, right? What I would do to fix the thing fastest is I would focus on the front end capture page because it's the easiest to fix. It's, very minimal effort to fix it. You change a few things with the copy and you can get it right up. And let's say we fix that one piece and we get that from 25 to 50%. What did we just do? Without increasing our sales conversion rate, without increasing our one-click upsell take rate, we will essentially double the money that we make. Why? Because we have 2 times as many people coming through to our sales page having the opportunity to buy. So as an example, the 25% capture page rate, if we send 1,000 clicks, we have 250 people coming through that capture page. And essentially 250 people are seeing that offer given the chance to buy, right? Where if we fix that capture page and we get it up to 50%, we immediately have 500 people. And if we have the same 1% conversion rate hold true, we will instantly double our overall number of customers that come through and we will double the amount of money that we make. Now, after we do that, let's say we pull the next lever and all we do is we focus on getting the sales page, let's say from 1% to 3%, right? With that one tweak, with just the sales page, we 3 times the amount of customers we generate and we 3 times the amount of sales we make. But if you look at the first tweak that we made, which was getting the capture page conversion rates up by 2 times, bringing 2 times as many people coming through, What we've really done is we have not 3 times the amount of sales and customers that we will generate. We have 6x'd the amount of people who will come through and purchase our product because of the compounding effect of all of the various tweaks. Now, what we've also done through that process is we have 6x'd the amount of people that will ever even see that one-click upsell. All right, and one-click upsells are so crucial for you to break even with your advertising. With these tweaks that we've made, with getting our capture page from 25% to 50%, we doubled the amount of people coming through, right? And then getting this from 1% to 3%, essentially we have 6x'd the amount of people coming through our process. And so 6 times as many people are seeing that one-click upsell, right? Now, what happens when 6 times as many people see a one-click upsell converting at 10%? More people buy. What if we make adjustments and conversion rate optimizations to that one-click upsell to get it from 10% to 20%, right? Now, obviously, look, depending on the price point, depending on what you're doing with that one-click upsell, depending on a variety of different factors, the result is going to be affected. But if we can do that, and we now have 6 times as many people seeing a product that is a one-click upsell and 2 times as many people purchasing, because we brought it from 10% to 20%, well, look, we're gonna make a whole lot more money, right? And those conversion rate optimizations are literally the difference between spending $1 and making back 40 cents and spending $1 and making back, $1.50, so that we can then reinvest, have a higher average order value. The 2 things you want to measure is always CPA, cost per acquisition, and average order value. And we want our average order value to be higher than our CPA so that we can then scale and once again grow our business very quickly. So the big 30,000 foot view lesson that I want you to understand, I know I got a little bit crazy with all the numbers there. I hope I did it right. Mental math in front of a camera, never a smart idea whatsoever. I'm not the best with numbers, but I think I'm pretty decent. But once again, the 30,000 foot view is that you want to look at your overall sales process. You first want to find the weakest link. You want to solve that one specific weakest link. Then you want to understand that once you solve that one thing, there's going to be another weak link within your process, and you kind of just want to go through the process of finding all the weakest links, solving all those little problems, and understanding that little levers pulled will have a drastic effect and a drastic impact on your conversion rate, and at the end of the day, when it comes straight up to your ROI, being able to spend money to make more on the back end. With that said, I hope you got a ton of value out of this video. If you did, don't forget to let me know in the comments section below what your biggest takeaway was. And don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button so that you're notified when I do more videos just like this.